Cook. I sat there watching you, you might as well be back. I said didn't happen when you knocked on that door. I stood there watching you, you said it could not be done. Don't know if anyone's there. I'm just gonna get in my daily mileage. So that I can get a free car. Okay. Don't know if anyone's here yet. I actually might put on music. I don't know if you'll hear the music, but I will. Oh no. You cannot play Spotify while on stream. That's a bit upsetting. Why is my left button not working? volume too high. Okay. It'll just be the engine of my car, but. I don't know if that's any better. Tell me if it's better. Give me a sign. Okay. How to fix this? I don't know what I can do now, except put the microphone really close to my mouth. Is this any better? I just put it really close to my mouth and talk a bit louder, because I'm not sure what I can do without exiting this race. So for now, I suppose either if this doesn't work, then you might just have to deal with it. Yeah, it's good. Okay. For now. Yeah, once I finish this race, I'll go into the game settings and turn down master volume. So you might hear me breathing for this race. Sorry if that annoys you. Okay. I'm catching up a bit. I think I might catch up. Not sure. I'm just gonna hold my finger on the trigger and then I'm gonna grab my Diet Coke. I'm gonna open it with my mouth and I'm gonna take a sip. That rubbed against the microphone there, sorry. I could have just paused it. Lovely. Are you still there? Are you still there, F1 Edits? Or are you gone? I mean, if you're gone, then you're not going to say anything, so. ASMR. ASMR with Flaming Sword 129. Today, we're going to be doing extremely loud car engine sounds. Just take a listen, and I'm sure that after a while, you'll probably fall asleep with these extremely loud car engine Oh god, breathing heavily like that is making my head start to feel like... God, I feel like I'm gonna pass out now. Tate's really not a very nice person. No, you did not. No, you did not overlap me at the last second. No, you did not. Sorry about that. Don't know what came over me. Gift card. What do I get? Probably something terrible, as always, because I literally always get the worst car there is. Oh! You've got to be kidding me. I got the Citroen. I got the Citroen. I got the actual Citroen. I never get this lucky. Yummy. Right, let me try and turn down the master volume. PlayStation or Xbox? Controversial topic, isn't it? For games, Xbox. Okay. There's options for just everything. What do you mean console? For games console? Oh. I don't know. Better looking. Okay, it depends what PlayStation and Xbox you're talking about. But better looking, this isn't biased. I think this is actually better looking. I think the PlayStation is a bit better looking, because the PS, they're just a bit more sleek in design, if you know what I mean. The new ones, PS5 by far. It looks a lot better. Okay. Like, Xbox and PlayStation are both good in their own ways. Like, Xbox beats PlayStation in a lot of ways, but PlayStation beats Xbox in a lot of ways. In terms of graphics, I think PlayStation beats Xbox. in terms of game variety, Xbox beats PlayStation. In terms of lifespan, I think they're just as equal. In terms of design, like I said, PlayStation, I don't know. Like, because there's the Xbox X and S, because like for S, they're all digital. The new Xbox has insane graphics. Yeah. But then again, the new PlayStation has insane graphics as well. The new ones kinda... So, I think for the new ones, for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, they've got the same graphics, but if it's Xbox One versus PS4, then PS4 wins. What was I saying? Because the Xbox X and S, I don't know why they made, like, because the Xbox S is for digital games only. Can you stream and call at the same time? No. The Xbox S is for digital games only, and then on Xbox Series X you can get actual discs. But I think that's pointless to make the console designs are different as well, but I think that's pointless to make different designs. It's a cool idea, but it's just a bit of a waste really to have different designs. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's a bit nicer how the PlayStation's simpler and the PlayStation's better. Like, no, not simpler, because it's just the same console just without a disc thing. I like the disc better. Yeah, because the new consoles are all backwards compatible, but how are you supposed to get all your games if you can't put the discs in? Yeah, the Xbox Series X is far more popular than the Xbox Series S by far, because it's just better because you get discs, you know? It's better, really. Oh god, I keep burping. Where's my new car? There she is. Yeah, I'm getting the new one soon. Yeah. Yeah, I think my mum said I could get the Xbox... No, not Xbox, PS5 for my birthday. You see, that's the thing. There's no really changing console. Once you've gotten an Xbox, you got to get the new Xbox, not the new PlayStation. Once you got PlayStation, you got to get the new PlayStation, don't you? Because then, if you want to play all your games in better graphics, better controls, better everything, you've got to backwards compatibility. But when it comes to a different console genre, different company entirely, you can't play all your games better. You might get PS5 and Xbox Series X? Or you mean Xbox Series S and X? Explain. PS5 and... I'm not entirely sure. If you got a PS5, you could play with a lot of your friends, and if I got an Xbox, I could play with a lot of my friends. And that's the thing. You know, there's a lot of reasons why they differentiate so much. No, PS4 and... Oh, so you'd get an older PlayStation. Yeah, that makes more sense. I was going to say that'd be incredibly expensive if you did like a PS5 and an Xbox Series X, because... I mean... Come on. Who can afford that? 500 per console? Don't think so. I'm not paying 1,000 for two things that do the same thing. It's like buying... no, that's different. It's $450 for the new Xbox. Yeah, I'm not sure how much it's been low. I don't know how much it is for the PlayStation 5 now. Then again, it depends where you get it, doesn't it? like if you're to get a PlayStation 5 from Curry's, that's like £500. But then if you're to get a new PlayStation 5 from like, I'm not sure, you're not going to get very many second hand, are you? Because you'll only start getting second hand like once the PS6 and new Xboxes come out. The one thing that I find really bad about the Xboxes is their names. Like, just, can you tell me why on earth? Starts with Xbox, simple enough. You think, Xbox 2? No. They decided to go for Xbox 360. Don't know where all of those 351 other ones came from. 480 for PS5? Yeah, more expensive. That doesn't surprise me. But you know, Xbox 360, where did all the other 359 ones come from? And then it's like, okay, well, surely after that it's going to be 361, or maybe even 400 or something. No. Xbox One. Why didn't you name the one after? I'm not even going to question it. And then Xbox Series X and S, there's not much wrong with that. It's just confusing. Like, PlayStation's a bit more simpler. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PS3, PS4, PS5. Simple enough. And then there's the ones before that, but we don't talk about them. Oh no, oh no. The ones where Sony and Sega mixed up together to create an abomination. Actually, it was pretty good. Not that I was alive when it came out or anything, but it's supposed to be pretty good. I'm just ramming into cars for fun. I'm not even caring at this point. See, there's lots of reasons why they're both so good, you know? I want to wall ride, I'm gonna be annoying. I'm the biggest bird, I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird, I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird, I'm the biggest bird. Yeah. If you were, let's say you didn't have a console. It's called 360 because you could use VR on it. No, it's not VR, it's Kinect. Because I have Xbox 360, it's called Kinect. And it's basically movement tracking. It's basically movement tracking, and you can move your character in game. It's not the same as VR. It's kind of like augmented reality, but also not augmented reality, because then it would be reality mixed with virtual reality. Sorry, that's what I meant, yeah. But still, I mean, even with that, logically the next step is Xbox One or Xbox 2. I mean, it was a bit of a confusing one, isn't it? I think even with the fact that it's got Kinect, I think it's still quite confusing to new people. They're both really good though. Yeah, Kinect was like ahead of its time. So was the Wii, actually, the Wii. But I think, you know, what I usually think, I think it normally just comes down to how many copies are sold, doesn't it? And in the end, Sony sell more PlayStations than Microsoft sell Xboxes. And I think that's what it comes down to, who can sell more copies, right? And I think they're both as good as each other. But essentially it just comes down to how many copies have been sold. So, I guess if you're to do it like that, PlayStation would win. But there's so many reasons why Xbox is better than PlayStation, and so many reasons why PlayStation is better than Xbox. You know? Yeah, because the PS2 has over 100 million copies sold. Yeah, because when it comes down to that, Sony just sell more copies. It's just a bit more of a popular franchise, and it's older as well. Well, not the PlayStation franchise, but Sony's first ever console is a lot older, because the PlayStation franchise goes back around the same time, because Xbox One was just coming out when the PS2 was coming out. Not Xbox One, sorry. I mean the first Xbox, you know what I mean. So it's the PlayStation franchise started a little bit earlier than Xbox. It's just a bit more recognizable as well. Surprisingly, a lot of people don't know that Microsoft make Xboxes, which is quite a silly thing to not know, really. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm the biggest bird. On the topic of, I don't see why people want console wars. Yeah, they're both just as good as each other. But also, on the topic of VR, PlayStation has VR, which also gives it more popularity because you can get PlayStation VR, and PlayStation VR is a very affordable VR headset, right? And you can play Minecraft on it because any games you have that are already have that are compatible, you can just play them. And then with the release of the PlayStation VR 2, that brings it to a whole nother level. That thing has got the graphics of a PS5 and still has an affordable price. Oculus are gonna, now we're starting a war between Sony and Oculus, because Oculus are gonna have to catch up, aren't they, with the Oculus 3. They're gonna have to catch up to the PSVR 2 with Oculus 3. Xbox tops that with Game Pass for £1 per month. Really, I didn't know that was £1 per month, but that's quite good, isn't it? Oh no, oh no. How much is Xbox Live? Or Xbox Gold? I don't know if it's still called Xbox Live. It probably is. Oh no, oh no. No, oh no, oh no. Xbox Gold it is. Yeah, it used to be Xbox Live. How much is it though? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird. £5 per month. See, right, so this is the thing, right? So you can get PlayStation Plus, right? And essentially PlayStation Plus, if you get, because you can get different versions, there's Essential, Extra and Premium. And if you're getting Essential, which still gives you extra games, it's still allowing you to play online, which I think is what Xbox Gold does, or Xbox Live used to do. And then Game Pass gives you the games. But getting PlayStation Plus for the same price of both of them combined does the same thing as them both combined. It's a real head twister to figure out which one's better. Yeah, they're just as good as each other. Because I've got the Extra, which is Gold gives you games as well. Ah, right. So what does Game Pass do? Does Game Pass give you like PC games? Explain this to me, because as you know, I'm not an Xbox player, so I'm not entirely sure what everything does. More games than Gold. Gold has limited games. So that's the same as PlayStation Essential, right? Because with PlayStation Essential, it lets you download 3 games a month that are normally cost money, obviously, but for free, and you keep them forever. And then there's PlayStation Extra, which is what I've got, which is I think £12 per month. Then again, you can get all these things like yearly, and when you get it yearly, it ends up having more value than monthly because you add up all the months and it's more than yearly. But Extra essentially gives you the same as PlayStation Essential, access to playing online and stuff, but also gives you access to a catalogue of games. And then there's PlayStation Premium, which is like £30 a month. And what PlayStation Premium does, which I used to have, it used to be PS Now, and I'll explain that in a minute, but PlayStation Premium basically gives you the same as, that's like Xbox Game Pass, yeah. PlayStation Premium gives you access to the same as Extra, but also gives you free trials. So obviously some games have demos, right, and free trials, but it gives you free trials to games that are, like, don't normally have free trials, paid games, so you can try them out. And then it also gives you access to old games, so you can play some games that came out on like the PS2 or PS3, so you can play PS2 or PS3 games, but not PS1. And it used to be you would have PlayStation Plus, and it was just PlayStation Plus. Oh, I never knew that, yeah. And it was just PlayStation Plus, right? There was no Essential, Extra, Premium. Just PlayStation Plus. Give you two games a month, and it'd let you play it online, right? And then you'd also get PlayStation Now, which PlayStation Now would essentially do the same thing as PlayStation Premium. No, PlayStation Plus Premium that it is now. And I used to have PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now, but then what eventually ended up happening is they scrapped PlayStation Now and replaced it with different grades of PlayStation Plus. And the sad thing is, PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus would add up to like £12 a month, but then once they ended that, it just automatically gave me Premium, because that's the equivalent of PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now. But Premium was like what did I say, £30 a month, which is really upsetting, because then it costs more to do the exact same thing. And what it did, we didn't realise, but we had to we thought it would be the same price, right? But we had to. I need to go in 5 minutes. Okay. We didn't realise, right? But what it was gonna do, it costs £100 to get it yearly. So we had one month before it charged us £100 to keep having it, and we're like, oh god, we need to cancel it before it charges us £100. So we cancelled it the day before it charged us, and yeah, it's a bit upsetting, because now I just have Extra, and all of the games that I have that are like PS2, PS3 games have this little lock icon on it, and I just can't play them. And it's annoying, it's just a money grab, but to be fair, I think Microsoft's Xbox is actually a bigger money grab. Well, at least it used to be. I'm not sure about now, because when they released Xbox 360, after they released Kinect, they had to get Kinect with it, right? Which is a bit unfair because it costs extra, but they didn't have a choice. You'd have to get Kinect with it. And then once the Xbox One came out at the start of that, they again forced you to buy Kinect with it, making it cost more. And Microsoft are still quite a money grab, but you know, it is what it is. Although I think it would be good if you could play older games on Xbox, like with Xbox Gold. With Game Pass, when you cancel Game Pass, you keep all the games. Yes, that's the same as PlayStation Plus, right? but you cancel it, right? And you keep the games. It doesn't like delete all the games, but you're not allowed to play them until you start paying for PlayStation Plus again, if that makes sense. So, because games get taken off and replaced with other games, so it keeps them there, and then once you start paying again, you can play those games. If that makes any sense. On Xbox, you can still play them. That's pretty good. But then that's a kind of that's quite a loss for Xbox if you think about it. So Xbox are going to lose money on that essentially, because if you have loads of extended storage, right, you could pay for Xbox Game Pass for a month, literally download every single game there is, maybe not every single, but most of them, and then stop paying for it, and essentially you've just cheated them out of hundreds of pounds. So that's kind of a big, I mean, good for anyone who has Xboxes, but not good for Microsoft. One of the teachers in our school has a Nabarth. There is a 5-game limit. Oh. Is that for, like, even when you're still paying for it, or for when you stop paying for it, you get 5 games? After you can, yeah. No, that makes sense. Is it a bit like PlayStation Plus, you keep the other games for when you start paying again, but you get to select 5 games that you're allowed to keep playing? I'm not sure. Yeah, the date gets saved for other games. Yeah, I think you mean data, or that date. Yeah, data. Yeah, that's quite good actually, and have 5 games you can keep. Then again, it is still a bit of a loss for Microsoft. Even if you're only allowed to keep 5, right? It's still a loss for Microsoft, because you could get that and you could pay the £5 for a month, and then for that month you could download a bunch of games that you want to keep, yeah, and then hang on, stay for a second, and download the 5 most expensive games and the best games, and you could still end up with 5 games that add up to a total of around £250, because, you know, a lot of these games cost around £50 or more, so you could end up with 5 games that cost over £250 and keep them forever, and all you've paid for those £250 is £5. There's a price limit. Oh, that's quite annoying, isn't it? Okay, they've thought about that well, haven't they? Okay, I'm probably going to stop the stream then, because you're my only company on these streams. Bye. Yellow flag. Okay, goodbye. The stream will stop now.